DeLuca here, consulting hypnotist, speaking today about how to beat phobias and panic attacks with the gradual exposure technique. Phobias about needles, heights, elevators, and others can be overcome with a technique known as gradual exposure. This is a cognitive behavior therapy technique, and it may give you quick relief. This technique requires that you construct a fear hierarchy. So if you're afraid of elevators, think of a situation that involves elevators and rate those situations on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is a low fright and 10 is the most frightening. For example, level 1 could be thinking about having to go to an appointment where you know you have to take an elevator. Level 2 could be recalling a time when you were on an elevator and were totally frightened. Write a detailed description of the experience. Level 3 might be to look at a photograph of an elevator, and level 4 could be visiting a building that has an elevator in it, but not actually even going into the building. Level 5 could be going into the building, or it could be going in and standing in front of the elevator, while level 6 might be touching the elevator controls. Level 7 might be to step into and then out of the elevator before the doors close, and you could do this with someone with you for support. However, let the feelings that you feel come up. And you would continue to think of situations up to level 10, which would actually be to ride in an elevator. Now this is an outline. Once you've outlined this fear hierarchy, you can begin to overcome it by imagining your level 1 situation until you can imagine it without feeling anxious. Just take a few minutes several times a day until you can imagine the situation without any anxiety. Then, go to work on the next situation, writing out a detailed description of a situation where you experienced anxiety. And just notice the feelings as you write, and keep writing until you've completely described the situation. You just continue working up this fear hierarchy until you've written about each level. I recommend you give yourself a few days between each level, and you don't move on to the next level until you can experience the level you're working on with complete comfort and ease. Now that's just one example of how to create a fear hierarchy. If you think you need help, then I recommend that you consult with a qualified professional who practices cognitive behavior therapeutic techniques. And if you found this video useful, then visit my website where there's a lot of free information. There's a short course, and if you register for the course, which doesn't cost anything, you get a free audio relaxation program that you can immediately download. So just click the link. Look forward to seeing you.